If you were at all involved with PC gaming in the early 2000s, you might have heard of a little game called GUNZ. GUNZ was a third-person shooter slash action game that was developed by Mayet Entertainment and released originally in 2006. The game back then became incredibly famous for its incredibly steep learning curve. In this game you could run on walls, do flips off of them, do mid-air dashes, but the big thing about this game was that every animation could be cancelled. Think like slide cancelling in Warzone these days. The players of GUNZ quickly found out that you could exploit all the animations in the game, and they eventually developed something called K-Style. This was a form of movement in GUNZ that was developed, and basically it would allow you to move freely throughout the map in these crazy ways, flying through the air, switching between your gun and your melee weapon. And in order to be remotely competitive in this game, you had to adopt this form of movement called K-Style. I think this was actually the first game in my life that I looked up YouTube tutorials for, because mastering this form of movement in the game was incredibly difficult. I still remember being a kid and being introduced to this game by my friend's older brother. He was already into it by the time that we found out that it even existed. The game was available for a few years, but unfortunately the servers were brought down in 2013. Since then, I believe the game has only had Korean official servers supported, and everywhere else around the world internationally, the fan base of this game has had to turn to private servers in order to keep playing. It's been over 11 years since the servers were brought down, but recently, a few days ago, a Steam page popped up for GUNZ the Duel. This has many fans of the game super excited at the thought of maybe international servers coming back. It's not clear if this Steam page indicates that that will happen. The page right now lists the game as not being available in English, but I believe the developers of the game have mentioned in the past that they would like to bring the game back, so there is still some hope for North American servers and international servers alike. I am personally super excited about this. I really hope that Masangsoft, the current holder of the IP, sees the excitement from international players and decides to bring at least a couple servers over here to the US, maybe internationally as well. I feel like this game would be so fun to play again. I don't think the game had a huge audience when it was popular back then, but seeing how popular competitive shooters have become these days, I feel like GUNZ could foster its own community in 2024, and just the thought of having this game back is just so exciting to me. This is one of those games that came at a very unique moment in time for me in PC gaming. I remember playing this, and this was around the time that I was also playing games like MapleStory and Gunbound, which I would like to make videos about in the future. But GUNZ the Duel is such a unique game, and every few years the memory of GUNZ just comes back into my mind, and I start thinking about all the good times that I had with my friends trying to figure out how to do all these moves, how to become more competitive in the game, and it was just so much fun. I don't think I'm alone in this, because the Steam forums or the Steam community hub for GUNZ the Duel, since the post was live on Steam, is blowing up. There are hundreds of posts from people wanting to have those servers back. And I don't know, I mean, I'm hopeful that they might do it, but we'll just have to wait and see. There is no official statement from Masangsoft just yet, but we might hear something from them in the next few weeks, since the game does say coming soon on its Steam page. I don't really have much else for today. I just wanted to make a quick video just to talk about GUNZ and my memory of it, and just share my excitement with everybody that this game might come back. I think it is important, however, to be cautiously optimistic, since I know that a lot of games over there in Korea are known for being pay to win, and I really hope that this doesn't happen here. I am expecting that if the game does come to the West, we will see some form of microtransactions, and that's fine. I think the game is listed as free, so that is to be expected. This is just a total surprise. This game is really a relic of its time, and for everybody that did not get a chance to enjoy it back in, 2006, 7, 8, 9, I am really excited at the idea of everybody getting to check this thing out, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Have you had any experience with GUNZ? Will you try it if it does come to the West? I'd love to know. So anyways guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you very soon.